they stuck with it. After a very challenging first half, Houston just came out. They were on fire. They were aggressive. They hit the boards. They knocked down shots. They really showed you their talent level. And to our team's credit, we hung tough, and that was important. I told our team at halftime that I wasn't worried, and we didn't need to worry about the offensive end. We've played so well offensively lately that we're going to get our opportunities to score. But I wanted our team to really challenge our team to play defensively, not give up second chance points. They had 20 second chance points in the first half alone. That was tougher in the paint, I should say. And we did a much better job. We limited them to 5 offensive rebounds for the game. We had 2 turnovers in the first half, 2 in the second. That's ball security. That's taking care of the basketball against a pressure team. And we did a good job sharing the ball and just keeping them out of the paint and challenging shots, limiting them to just no threes in the second half. So we really challenged ourselves, and I think answered that challenge in the second half defensively. Stayed with it. Our guys didn't panic. They didn't get down on each other and themselves, and battled back. Houston was a better team in the first half, but we were the better team in the second half.
Coach, to not just score in bunches and just pretty much walk the score down and just 2 points, possession, take care of the ball, play defense. That's pretty much what the challenge.
Absolutely, it was one little expression, one play at a time, and I really just was trying to get our team to concentrate on the defensive end. I thought Max did a much better job the second half. He was all over the floor. He was to the ball. He was to his man. Our team was active defensively. We helped each other out. We were securing loose balls much better in the second half, scrambling for rebounds, and we made it tougher for Houston. It was a little too easy in the first half. It was challenging for us. In the second half, we corrected some things at halftime, and our team came back out and played much more poise and direction. Our focus was a lot better in the second half. We got it out.
You talk about this year the rebounding side, but to have their guys as big as they are, they're athletic, be able to limit what they can do. I think they could limit to 7 shots.
Well, we did a better job. And again, 5 offensive rebounds. I'm okay, and I told our team this. I'm okay with teams grabbing offensive rebounds. If you boxed out, you've scrambled, and the guy just goes over the top of you, you live with that. That's an athletic rebound, and there's not much you can do. But if you have a hit, you haven't pursued the ball. We were tipping the ball in the first half. I only like to tip the ball on the glass on the offensive end. I don't like to on the defensive end. It's never been a way to pursue rebounds on the defensive end. You got to go up with 2 hands. If you don't get the rebound, you might get the foul. Go up, grab it with 2 hands. We just let too many opportunities get away in the first half. Whereas the second half, we made Houston work awfully hard. I thought defensively we were much more aggressive. And, our team defense was, we were playing much more intensity and cohesiveness. We were pretty much a magnet to the ball. We did a good job of stopping the ball.
Max, by your reaction, every shot you took was a big one because the way you reacted. Just talk about those threes that you made and just how you guys were able to close down the stretch.
Yeah, I give credit to my guys, finding me for the open shots. I was able to knock them down. I know they were big shots. Keith did a big shot when I was coming into the lane, hit him. So I know in the second half we came down, made our shots. I know in the first our shots weren't going down, but our coach knows that we were going to come out and hit our shots in the second.
Right. Talk about that you had that scoop. I think you were going down the lane, you had kind of like scoop flip thing. Just talk about, because you had making the play and getting in position to make that play.
I remember catching it on the wing, going baseline, and I'm a small guy, so I have my ways of weaving in, getting into the basket. I just got to finish down there.
Max, Coach mentioned about challenge earlier, but in practice, I know he mentioned all the time about having patience and showing some, especially on the offensive end when you all are trying to score.
This game we were going to win on the offensive end. Being patient. The Houston team wanted to get out and run most of the game. We were able to slow it down in the second half, run our motion, get easy shots for our guys, and got us a win.
Coach, talk about that. Tempo was one of the things that pretty much got it
Well, you know,
done
it's
for you.
interesting that what I said to him the first half before the game was either it wasn't as effective or didn't get through as much as it did in the second half, and I thought it was pretty much the same message. So I don't know, maybe I just needed to say it twice. But what I did say is that, you know, our offense has got to, it's got to be our defense too. If we're playing patiently and we're getting good shots, and we come up empty, that's okay. But now, you know, meanwhile, Houston doesn't have the ball, so we've got to really take care of the ball, enjoy being on offense. Our guys, you know, our guys are good enough with the ball. The team should be getting the ball from us. And as you look, 4 turnovers for the game, so that was a big part of our ability to come back. If we're just coming down, quick shooting it, or turning the ball over, now that plays in Houston's hands. But I thought our guys, Max particularly, Tamir, made some excellent plays for us in the offensive end, and then they gave us a chance to get back on defense and get our defense set. You know, that was very important. But great patience. Anytime we made a mistake, we didn't compound it. We made a mistake or two. We made a few tonight, but we didn't come back down and compound it. And we had a sense of poise about us that, you know, when we played that, we had to have 54 points in the second half. That's pretty good, especially for our team in the second half. That means we were still fresh. We had a couple of guys in foul trouble, injury, and we're playing some guys a lot of minutes. But I thought we stayed tough down the stretch of the game.
There's been some games this year, but haven't had the wins to show for it. To have them pull this one out the way they did, coming down from 15 and holding them all.
Well, I was happy for our guys because our guys have been knocking on the door, and you know we have outplayed teams, and it's hard to say that, but when you feel like you've outplayed a team and you don't get a win, in the end, you know that's tough, and I feel for our guys. So I'm glad we had the opportunity to outplay the team down the stretch, at least in the second half. Certainly not the first half, but the second half. But we did outplay Houston, and at the same time come away with the win. That's I think an appropriate reward. It doesn't always work that way, but I thought it was good for our guys to see that they just stayed with it. You know, there's a couple of games this year that if we could have finished games like that, maybe the results different. We don't know, maybe not. But I'm glad to see our guys stay with what we did, have the confidence to be able to make plays and get stops, and come away with a win. That's a great feeling to have for our team.
And that's almost fault for that. You outplayed them. You know, you outplayed them in the past. You got the loss. Sometimes you outplayed them, and you still couldn't go with the win. Just what's it like to be able to get the win after the effort?
It feels great. You know, the guys, you know, had a lot of energy after the game. You know, I think this is what we want. We really want this. We were focused throughout the game, and our guys are happy right now. We got to be ready and get ready for the next one.
Thanks, guys. See you on Saturday.
Yeah.